A Short History of Taiwan. Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to take you on a short but meaningful journey through Taiwan's history. From ancient times to the modern day, Taiwan has gone through many different periods. Each one helped shape the Taiwan we know today. Let's go through these historical periods together. 1. Prehistoric Times. Long before written history, people already lived in Taiwan. Archaeologists have found tools, pottery, and bones that are over 5,000 years old. These early people were skilled in farming, fishing, and making beautiful pottery. Many of Taiwan's indigenous peoples today, such as the Amos, Paiwan, and Atayal, are believed to be descendants of these ancient groups. Their cultures and languages are an important part of Taiwan's identity. 2. The Dutch and Spanish period, 1624 to 1662. In the 1600s, European powers started coming to Asia. The Dutch arrived in southern Taiwan in 1624 and set up a trading base in Tainan. 2 years later, the Spanish arrived in the north and built forts in Keelung and Tam Sui. However, the Dutch pushed the Spanish out by 1642 and controlled most of Taiwan until 1662. During this time, they built Fort Zeelandia and brought Christianity, new farming methods, and international trade to Taiwan. 3. The Ming Loyalist period, Kingdom of Tungning, 1662 to 1683. In 1662, a Chinese military leader named Xing Qinggong, also known as Koxinga, defeated the Dutch and took control of Taiwan. He wanted to use Taiwan as a base to fight the Qing dynasty and bring back the Ming dynasty. This short period is known as the Kingdom of Tungning. Zhang and his followers developed agriculture and education. Though this government lasted only 21 years, it marked the beginning of large-scale Chinese immigration to Taiwan. 4. The Qing dynasty rule, 1683 to 1895. In 1683, the Qing dynasty took control of Taiwan and made it part of China. At first, the Qing government didn't pay much attention to Taiwan. But as more Chinese settlers moved here, they started to care more. There were conflicts between settlers and indigenous peoples, and even some rebellions. In 1885, Taiwan officially became a province of the Qing Empire. During this time, Taiwan developed slowly, with improvements in farming and trade. 5. Japanese colonial period, 1895 to 1945. After losing the First Sino-Japanese War, the Qing government gave Taiwan to Japan in 1895. Let's take a closer look at one of the most important and complex periods in Taiwan's history, the Japanese colonial period, from 1895 to 1945. For 50 years, Taiwan was under Japanese rule. At first, many Taiwanese people were angry and tried to resist. There were uprisings, such as the short-lived Republic of Formosa, but Japan quickly took control with its military. Japan ruled Taiwan as a colony, not as part of Japan itself. Most top positions were held by Japanese. The government was strict and even authoritarian, but it was also highly organized. Some say this helped Taiwan develop. One of the biggest changes under Japanese rule was the rapid development of the economy. Japan wanted to use Taiwan's land and resources to support its empire, so they invested in farming, industry, and infrastructure. In agriculture, Japan improved irrigation systems, built dams, and introduced modern farming tools. Taiwan became a major producer of sugar and rice, which were exported to Japan. Japan also built railways, roads, ports, and telecommunication lines. These helped connect different parts of Taiwan and laid the foundation for our modern transportation system. In later years, Japan began to develop Taiwan's industry, including power plants, factories, and even chemical production. This created more jobs and slowly modernized the island. The Japanese colonial period left a deep mark on Taiwan. Politically, we lost freedom. Economically, we developed fast but didn't fully benefit. Militarily, we were used in Japan's wars. And socially, we faced big cultural changes. But this period also helped shape modern Taiwan. Many of the roads, schools, and systems we use today began during this time. It was a time of pain, but also of progress. Understanding this part of our history helps us see how far we've come, and why freedom and identity matter so much to us today. 6. The Republic of China period, 1945 present. After Japan lost World War II in 1945, Taiwan was returned to the Republic of China. Everything changed in 1945, when World War II came to an end. After years of war in Asia and the Pacific, Japan finally surrendered on August 15, 1945. Japan's defeat meant that all the territories it had taken by force, including Taiwan, had to be given up. The world had to decide what to do with these lands. In 1943, during World War II, three Allied leaders, Franklin D. Roosevelt, USA, Winston Churchill, UK, and Chiang Kai-shek, China, met in Cairo, Egypt. This meeting became known as the Cairo Conference. At that meeting, they made a clear statement. All the territories Japan has stolen from the Chinese shall be restored to the Republic of China. This included Manchuria, the Pescadores, Penghu, and Taiwan. This promise was later repeated in the Potsdam Declaration of 1945, and Japan also agreed to return Taiwan. After Japan's official surrender on September 2, 1945, the Allies asked the Republic of China to accept the surrender of Japanese troops in Taiwan on their behalf. At first, people were hopeful. But in 1947, a terrible event called the 2/28 incident happened, followed by a long period of martial law called the White Terror. Many people were arrested or even killed for political reasons. Things began to change in the 1980s. Martial law ended in 1987, and Taiwan started moving toward democracy. In 1996, Taiwan held its first direct presidential election, a big step forward for freedom and human rights. After achieving political democracy, the Republic of China vigorously developed its economy by relying on semiconductor chips and technology industries, becoming one of the four Asian tigers. To this day, Taiwan's technology industry plays an important role in the world, but in terms of politics and geopolitics, it still becomes a pawn in the struggle between mainland China and the United States, Japan, or Europe. After achieving democracy, Taiwan didn't stop there. Along with political freedom, Taiwan also began to grow quickly in the field of technology and industry. In fact, Taiwan became one of the famous four Asian tigers, along with South Korea, Singapore, and Hong Kong. These countries and regions are known for their fast economic growth and strong industries. One of Taiwan's biggest success stories is in semiconductors, the tiny chips that power everything from smartphones to cars to satellites. Taiwan is home to TSMC, the Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, which is the largest chip maker in the world. Today, most of the world's advanced chips are made right here in Taiwan. This gives Taiwan a very important role in the global economy. Because of this, Taiwan is no longer just a small island. It is a global tech hub. Many countries, like the United States, Japan, and those in Europe, depend on Taiwan's chips to keep their industries running. But at the same time, Taiwan is in a difficult position. In terms of politics and geography, Taiwan is caught between two big powers, China and the United States. China sees Taiwan as part of its territory and has never ruled out using force to take control. On the other hand, the US supports Taiwan with weapons and diplomatic visits, even though it doesn't officially recognize Taiwan as a country. This situation puts Taiwan in the middle of a geopolitical struggle. Countries like Japan and many in Europe also watch Taiwan closely, because what happens here could affect the whole world, not just in politics, but in technology, security, and trade. In short, Taiwan plays a key role in both the global economy and international politics. We are strong in technology, proud of our democracy, and brave in the face of uncertainty. Even though we are small in size, our importance is very big, and the whole world knows it. Today, Taiwan is a modern, democratic, and open society. We are known for our technology, our free press, and our strong civil society. Our journey has not been easy, but every historical period has made us stronger and more united. Final thoughts. So, what can we learn from Taiwan's long and complex history? We can see that Taiwan has always been a place of change, challenge, and courage. From ancient people and foreign rule to democracy and global recognition, Taiwan's story is one of resilience and hope.